Hey, you, hope you're well. For as long as I can remember, people have used words like fighting cancer and battling cancer and being a warrior of cancer. And when I was diagnosed with breast cancer in March of 2021, I had no interest in battling or fighting or warrioring. So I flipped the script on my cancer journey. This time on exploring spirituality. Shortly after my diagnosis, I knew I wouldn't be fighting or battling or any other sort of aggressive type of energy. I couldn't do it. I was exhausted. I was fatigued by the time they found my cancer, and it was really weighing me down. I just didn't have the energy for a battle, for a fight. I didn't have the energy to be a warrior. It wasn't in me at the time. And that wasn't the energy that I wanted to carry with me. That heavy, dense, low vibe kind of "Arr, battle, warrior, fight. I didn't have the energy for that. It didn't vibe with me. It didn't match my energy vibration at all. Healing was my focus. And I couldn't see how any sort of battle or fighting would help heal me. And that really was the focus for me. I was going to heal from cancer. My body was going through a lot of healing. I needed healing energy. That was the energy I wanted to carry, healing from cancer. So part of healing for me is love, loving myself and helping myself heal was the energy that really resonated with me. And I think it served me to come from that perspective of love and healing and of gratitude. Those are kind of lighter, higher vibrational energies that just resonated with me as I started my cancer journey. Yes, I am wounded and I am scarred as if I had been in an actual battle or in a fight. And I understand that some of us need to hold that perspective of battling and fighting. Everyone's cancer journey is different. And so use and choose the perspective that works for you in your own specific, unique cancer journey. We don't have to stick to the old perspectives of battling and fighting and warrioring if that doesn't serve us. If it serves us, do it. Do what you need to do. But if that kind of aggressive energy or assertive, I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of like aggressive, masculine, warring energy. If that serves, do it. Because sometimes it is a battle. But know that we can choose whatever perspective works for us. If that's healing and loving and gratitude, if it's choosing this to be a project, a health project, or a health crisis, rather than being, like the big C cancer that people have often talked about it as. So let's talk a little bit about how that perspective of love and healing and gratitude, how that works on the journey, because it might be foreign. You may have never heard of this perspective before. And I want to share how I walked through my journey using this perspective, just in case it helps you on yours. So first, it really was about love. In my mind, it started about love. I I needed to carry the energy of love because the energy of battles and fights doesn't resonate. So it coming from love, I knew I could love my body and that my body would need love to heal. So healing became my perspective, and I am a big fan of a gratitude practice. So that came into the fold with me as well. And with those three perspectives, love, healing, and gratitude, it worked like this. So I didn't focus on a fight. I focused on healing. So how can I love my body and help it heal? I focused on ways of healing. I focused on healing modalities and anything that would help me heal better or more quickly or just any ways of healing. So, and that looked like I would, the usual things that we do for healing. Lots of rest, lots of sleep, lots of proper hydration, good nutrition. I really focused on those aspects of healing, what I needed in the moment, because as we're healing from cancer, it is moment by moment sometimes. Sometimes I would feel great, and then a moment later, I would not feel great. So what did I need in the moment to further my healing along? That was kind of a mantra like or my focus. That was how my perspective focused in my thought process. What do I need to be doing or being to heal in this moment? And I also focused on loving. How can I love myself in this moment? Really nurture myself through the pain and the discomfort, the constant discomfort sometimes that comes with our cancer journeys. How can I nourish myself? How can I nurture myself in this moment? And that was also part of my thought process. Also, I carried gratitude with me always. I would express gratitude for how I got to treatment, like the transportation. Thank you. I'm grateful for this transportation. I focused on gratitude for the people that were helping me on my cancer journey. The surgeons, doctors, technicians, nurses, everyone I felt gratitude for in the moment while I was with them. Just coming from that perspective of gratitude always kind of helps ease my tension and just as a more beautiful energy to sit in. And it served me on those grueling days where I had more than one appointment or long waits or long journeys to get to treatment or whenever things got tough, which they often do when we're experiencing cancer. I then focused on gratitude for anything. Let's say, even when it got bad, let me put it in this perspective. Even when things got bad or challenging, let's say, I'm thinking of like when I was healing from my surgery. When I was healing from my surgery, rather than, well, okay, yes, I cried from pain and I had those moments where it was just so hard, I just broke down in tears and I allowed it. I still expressed gratitude for the ability to express emotion or to release that energy that I was feeling. I could express gratitude for my body for healing because oftentimes the pain that we feel is actually pain of healing. When when radiation treatment got grueling, I would go every single business day for 3 weeks. It was grueling. It was hard. And sometimes, I just didn't have the energy. And I would express gratitude for just me being able to get there, to go to treatment, because I knew that each treatment I went to, I was closer to being done and I was closer to being healed and I was healing as I was going. There is gratitude in every single segment of our cancer journey. We just need to choose to see it from that perspective. And that's what this video is all about. Choosing. We get to choose the perspective. It doesn't matter if we want to battle it or fight it, or if we want to come from love and healing. It doesn't matter. Choose the perspective that serves you in your cancer journey. We get to choose how we experience cancer. Now, definitely our doctors are going to suggest treatments, and we're going to have plans, and it's going to be months, and we're going to be going through all these things. That's what cancer is like. But we can still choose to approach it with the perspective and the energy that serves us through our cancer journey, from diagnosis all the way through healing. I don't know where it ends. I am forever a cancer survivor, minimum. I am currently a cancer patient. I still have medications that I take for treatment, and I am still carrying the energy of gratitude. I learned to love myself better. I learned to care for myself better. I learned that I am stronger than I thought. I learned that my body can still heal really well, even at my age. I learned so much. There's still so much to be grateful when we're fighting cancer, and it's not always easy to see it while we're in it. Sometimes we have to get a little distance from it and look back, and then we can be grateful. Whatever serves you. Cancer is challenging. Mind, body, and soul. It challenges us on every level. Choose the energy, the vibration, the words that serve you in your cancer journey. It doesn't matter if you want to battle or want to heal or want to both or want to invent your own words that carry you through your journey. We get to choose our healing journey. We get to choose how we navigate this nasty cancer. We get to choose how we come out of it. Doesn't matter what our body's doing. We can still choose to learn and grow and love and have cancer any way we want. It's our choice. It's your choice. Choose what helps you get through. Choose the perspective. Choose the words that help you. You are strong. You are smart. You are kind and loving and beautiful, and you can get through this. You'll get through this, and you will inevitably come up the other side a changed person. Embrace that new person. Embrace the new you. You are beautiful before cancer. You're beautiful after cancer. In each one of my videos, I highlight a light worker or someone who has really, really inspired me, and I am going to shout out to every single breast cancer patient and survivor that shares their story. When I first got diagnosed and I had only a few weeks to make all these life-changing decisions about the type of surgery, the type of treatment, was I going to have reconstruction? Was I not? There were so many decisions and so much busyness happening. I leaned into the breast cancer community for help. I jumped into my social media and I looked at people who were going through the treatments that I was choosing from or that I was going to face on my journey. I looked at breast cancer patients who had had reconstruction of various types and no reconstruction, and who had done radiation therapy, who had done chemotherapy. I looked at all of it. I was so inspired by the breast cancer community and them sharing their stories online. It inspired me and helped me through my cancer journey so that I can be here today sharing my story as well, sharing my perspective and how I navigated my breast cancer journey so that in hopes of being of service to that next generation of breast cancer patients. Because what I learned is that we are all one tribe of breast cancer patients and survivors and thrivers. Beautiful group. Lean into that for support, for love, for energy, for new perspectives, for ideas, for treatment options, for plans, for questions, for what you should be asking your doctor and how you should be moving forward. Just there are so many resources out there for breast cancer survivors, and not all of them are the standard resources that your doctor will point you to. Oftentimes, there's breast cancer patients and survivors and thrivers on social media just sharing and reaching out to help you. Lean into that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my story. I'm so grateful for your precious time and your beautiful energy. And until the next time on Exploring Spirituality, I am sending you healing and love. Be well.